times, cause it's two times. They call me Loso two times, nigga. I got, I got, I got. What? Come on, G, stop playing. We live. They call me Loso two times, cause shit, that girl gotta get her money, man. Ah, shit. But now they call me Loso two times because I got two channels. So you can see me two times, B. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, if a girl need me, I'ma take everything from her. Mr. Officer, please get the dog off of us. Ride on 20 is the law for us. Oh, my bad, child. Trying to get my energy up, trying to get beat. I'm trying to boot me up, we. Stuck. Hey, let me get a boot, we. Hey, man, hold it down, man. The phone don't know I'm fucking around like that, man. Geeking. But, man, we sneaking and geeking. We booted out the molly. Sipping on shit in the lobby. The pocket rocket. Rocking out bad boy Italian stallion. 100 bits of my medallion. The sneaking all that, man. We turned up, man. She wanna hit lay her to the weekend. Fuck our weekend. Boot up! Goddamn. Man, we got motherfucking Peewee fucking Roscoe, man. Damn, when that is. I probably have my key. Oh. Well, we're in the building, man. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know what I mean? We about to get up and you understand me. Peewee Roscoe, you know what I'm saying? You read slime, all that bullshit he always talking. Now we done find out this man done ratted, man. Said the man done brought it to the square. He had been said it, but Peewee be like, you understand me. You know, I hate when that nigga talk. Why he sound like a drunk ass nigga? Nigga Peewee Roscoe sound like a drunk nigga, man. Oh man, that slime. Goddamn, nigga. On this shit, I don't even think he was even in the camera. That nigga was talking like the radio. He was that nigga had his phone. Oh nah, he in the camera.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Boy, you look bad. Man just went on live. Why you saying big and Uncle? You saying all these folks, man, these folks ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. You talking about your poor ass, man. God damn, money is through with you, man. You and money fell out. You and money got a divorce, man. You was a has-been. I just told Drewski he finna start.
You and money just got a divorce, man. You a has-been, twin. That nigga made me sick. Now he undid all these motherfucking corroborating, nigga, all this shit you been. These niggas made me sick. That's why Atlanta niggas be looking bad, though. Them niggas do too much goddamn talking, man. Yeah, you understand me? Ha, 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 ha. Motherfucker. Looking like a goddamn old school player in the Kango head ass nigga, man. Nigga look like he finna go do a Bible study class, you understand? Like, Then this nigga snitching the whole time. Talking all this shit. It's a whole goddamn.
The tour bus shooting was cited as an overt act of the criminal enterprise. Phone calls between Jeffrey Williams and Winfrey show he was trying to gain street cred and was being rewarded for not being a rat, jurors said. But Riley told the judge that a $25,000 payment Jeffrey Williams made for Winfrey's legal fees was just a case of helping out his childhood friend. He said Winfrey never worked for Jeffrey Williams, Brian Williams, or either of their record labels. This the paperwork that they're referring to that he actually...
What? I thought Peewee Roscoe said he's still Young Thug road manager. All that shit, man. Now he ain't even working for nobody. How that work, man? How a nigga said he was Young Thug road manager, now he ain't working for YSL or Rich Gang.
Filed in court against Young Thug and Birdman. The buses at the time of the shooting, and defendant Winfrey called Brian Williams after the shooting. Essentially, the government asserts that defendant Winfrey carried out Jeffrey Peewee Roscoe, remember when Williams' threat against Dwayne Carter by shooting at the buses? The indictment implies that Jeffrey Williams, Brian Williams, and defendant Winfrey were accomplices in this criminal activity. Furthermore, the indictment alleges that both Brian and Jeffrey Williams were involved in the racketeering activity of defendant Winfrey, which culminated in the alleged shooting, in spite of the state's own allegations. So the state said neither Jeffrey Williams nor Brian Williams have been charged or arrested as co-conspirators to this racketeering activity. So if they didn't do that, how did they figure that part out? Argument and citation to authority. The state is clearly culpable of selectively prosecuting Mr. Winfrey while wholly neglecting Jeffrey and Brian Williams' role in the offense charge. Y'all can go to my story and check it out. I'll pin the link there. You can just click on that, because this is his paperwork fighting to get out, saying, y'all just charged me, but y'all didn't charge Williams' threat against Dwayne Carter by shooting at the buses. The indictment implies that Jeffrey Williams, Brian Williams, and defendant Winfrey were accomplices in this criminal activity. Furthermore, the indictment alleges that both Brian and Jeffrey Williams were involved in the racketeering activity of defendant Winfrey, which culminated in the alleged shooting, in spite of the state's own allegations. So the state said neither Jeffrey Williams nor Brian Williams have been charged or arrested as co-conspirators to this racketeering activity. So if they didn't do that, how did they figure that part out? Argument and citation to authority. The state is clearly culpable of selectively prosecuting Mr. Winfrey while wholly neglecting Jeffrey and Brian Williams' role in the offense charge. Y'all can go to my story and check it out. I'll pin the link there. You can just click on that, because this is his paperwork fighting to get out, saying, y'all just charged me, but y'all didn't charge Williams,
What?
Young Thug, or Birdman. And here's the date this was actually filed.
What? No, man, not Peewee Roscoe, you understand me? Not Peewee Slang. Not Peewee. Oh, money through with you, man. You hear me? Money divorce you, you a ass, man. That nigga make me sick, man. I hate them niggas, man. Hate them niggas, man. All this cool ass slang talking, man. And that shit be like be a rat the whole goddamn time, man. Nigga be wanting to talk about other people snitching, all type of shit. Want to be a real nigga, but you done snitched. I don't know how you can do that. Like your shit gonna come out. This the internet, man. If you told on your goddamn cousin and you a celebrity, they gonna find your cousin. They gonna find that nigga and give him an interview. You know what I'm saying? They is gonna find that nigga. Whatever you did fucked up to whoever you did it to, it's gonna find it. And they definitely gonna find it if you talking shit. If you talking shit, they gonna find it, gang. Why talk shit and you done snitched and shit, man? Be quiet. Let shit go. Stop talking about Woody or Rad and all. No, let it go, man. Let it be. Shh. Let it go, man. Cause niggas finna bring your shit up in just a minute. You keep talking. Here we go. Motherfucker, you done. And you snitching hard. I saying you snitching like, well, damn, y'all got me. you really snitching. Like, that's the definition of a snitch. A nigga got caught. Birdman and Young Thug didn't get caught. You in the court talking about, well, why y'all got me? Why y'all didn't get Birdman and Young Thug? Why y'all? I'm just going down for this. Nigga got offended, nigga in the court. What? I'm appalled. I'm the only one going down? What about Brian Williams? The nigga got he ain't called a nigga Bray. What about Brian? And Jeffrey, man. The fuck?
Thus, Mr. Winfrey has met his burden of proving the state has engaged in selective prosecution, and thus the indictment against him should be dismissed. Wherefore, the defendant asks this honorable court to dismiss the indictment against him based on selective prosecution. Respectfully submitted the 8th day of July 2015. Aurora, that's my guy, Manny Aurora. So you are the reason why Young Thug was in that interrogation room. It was your fault. It was you.
Damn, so you made Young Thug snitch. Peewee Roscoe snitched on Young Thug. Goddamn, Young Thug came back around, snitched on what's up, Snoop Tube? Yeah, man, this shit is brazy, man. Like, what the hell this nigga be talking about? I hate that, man. It seem like I be trying to stand up for Atlanta, fool. I be like, nah, man, everybody doing Atlanta wrong. Charleston White on Atlanta ass. Dookie Wild on Atlanta. Honeycomb Braids on Atlanta. Goddamn DJ Academics on Atlanta. All these people just shitting on Atlanta. And I'm like, nah, man, Atlanta ain't sweet. Atlanta got real niggas. Atlanta, but then these niggas be doing all this goddamn talking. Yeah, you understand me? Slick twin. All this goddamn talking and you snitching too. And you Young Thug, everybody snitch. Young Thug did the same shit though. Them niggas super. Now I'm trying not to say Rat Atlanta, but damn, man. This shit wasn't real at the beginning, bro. That shit was these niggas been snitching in 2026. These niggas was snitching goddamn back to 2013, 14, 15 and shit. Like, these niggas, boy, god damn, man. But that's just the biggest thing, though. This nigga and this bitch talking about all this shit. He talking about Woody. This motherfucker talking about Hollywood, YC. This motherfucker Peewee Roscoe talking about everybody. Yet got it. He talking about all type of shit. And this bitch done snitched the whole goddamn time. He got whole paperwork, nigga. That done brought out in civil court, it seemed like.
See, you were paid not to snitch. That was the whole thing. It was no real shit, childhood friend and all this shit. Your lawyer wrote something to the effect that said, why are you charging my client instead of charging Birdman and Young Thug? And everybody knows in Atlanta, you actually didn't shoot shit. but you were about to tell. But hey, shout out to the Young Thug or Birdman. And here's the date this was actually filed. ABGs that was beating your ass up there in Cobb County. Shout out to them Crips that you let get their asses whooped and you said you went Christian. These is actual factuals. Real Atlanta niggas know. But Peewee. Can I get my fade now? Can we? Brand is coming up. I don't need to train or nothing. I'm gonna be out of shape and everything.
Hey man, say man, you don't need that. You don't need to get no fade with Peewee. Hey man, he two player, man.
Yeah, that nigga, man, he ain't. I wonder when he gonna say something. What does Peewee Roscoe? Cause he had something to say when goddamn Hollywood YC said something. Was he even talking? How he get in this shit? He get in. Oh, they said Peewee Roscoe had hemmed up or beat up Hollywood YC or some shit. And then Hollywood was like, man, that nigga wasn't shit, man. Thug made that boy get in the house. He said, that nigga said Thug made this nigga get in the house, man. So, oh no, bueno, huh? I Snoop, this shit wild, bro. This shit crazy. Yeah, this nigga said it now done to get a whole video on that bitch. God damn, slime.
Young Thug attorneys back in court over Lil Wayne bus shooting. A state judge must decide whether there is enough evidence for the 10-year-old case involving the artist Birdman to proceed to trial. Man, what? Atlanta's.
What I'm saying, what's going on? They still trying to press this shit? I'm by goddamn me what? This shit haven't, but this shit still open? Like, Lil Wayne damn near about to retire.
CN, that's Rossetti Nash, in case y'all didn't know. Attorneys for Grammy Award-winning hip-hop artist Young Thug were back in court Monday, nearly 2 years after he entered a no-contest plea to racketeering charges in Fulton County. As a part of Georgia's longest criminal trial, this time, however, they're in neighboring Cobb County to fend off a lawsuit from a tour bus driver for Dwayne Carter.
I called 911.
Oh, that's why, man. The regular people don't want to let this shit go. That nigga said, hey, man, I was driving it.
Hey slime, man, I was the one driving, man. You was shooting at me, man.
I need my motherfucking bread, bitch. And then they done had to bring. So how Peewee paperwork?
Let me ask you this. You said that the passengers on the bus were screaming. As the bus driver, did you start screaming as well?
No, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Because I had to maintain control and professional safety for it.
Screaming?
Once I got on 285, within minutes.
Hey, that's a real professional nigga, boy. Bullets go off. You so professional. You don't even scream. He gets held control of the bus. That's a real professional ass bus. I want that nigga driving my bus. Like, I would feel comfortable with a nigga that don't even react. Just keep driving, nigga. Just hit the corner, bro. Can't scream and be scary, guy.
That's when the
Damn, he cry?
that's when that car.
Ah, man. That nigga trying to get him some money. Oh, that bitch took that nigga some tissue and some water. Hell nah, let me go back a little bit. She took that nigga some tissue and some water or whatever.
Once I got on 285, within minutes, that's when the that's when that car came along and started shooting at the bus.
Damn, that done traumatized this nigga, man. Damn, fam. It's like that. Peewee Roscoe, man. Did you learn anything from that stuff? Was he in some scared straight or something with T.I.? He was T.I. little brother or something for a day? Some shit like that? Did you learn anything in there, bro? Cause it seemed like you getting out of you just doing. Then you tell him. You done traumatized your man. Now you try to re-traumatize you. Well, you already had snitched. I mean, I guess you can't control when the snitching come back up. It could destroy the whole gang and shit. Real shit. I guess you didn't count on this happening. I guess, see, this the shit you can't think about. You can't think about, nigga, if I get away with this shit criminally, that the niggas that's the fucking civilians might try to get me civilly for some gangster shit. The world crazy. They gonna get you one way. And then if they do it too good civilly, goddamn criminal charges will come up out this motherfucker. Somebody goddamn gotta go to real court now. You know what I mean? Goddamn, man. You fucking with Peewee, bro. He gonna tell it. He said that lawyer look like she be on POM. And I probably do. She looking for a nigga, man. That nigga, he need therapy. He might need to get on POF too to find him a therapist. Chat GPT, he on that crime. Oh my God, that nigga Peewee, that car. Oh, that car came off 285. That nigga started crying like, damn. Damn, that shit was traumatic. Peewee Roscoe traumatized this boy.
Now, as you're driving, are you?
Yeah, she look like she don't got no man with these big ass glasses on, man. She got a prescription though.
Able to discern where the shots
I know,
are coming
man.
from? Does it come from the front of the bus, the back of the bus, or somewhere else?
They started at the back of the bus. They shot my engine, shot my radiator, and just started shooting all down the side of the bus.
And at the time, so did you have those passengers? Were those passengers that came out of the club, were they still on your bus as this bus is being shot up?
Yeah, they were back there screaming on the floor.
You said they were what?
Back there screaming on.
Man, we got a lot to get in.
Damn, Lil Wayne was back there screaming on the floor. Nigga, God damn, we. Well, I mean, hey, man. Bullets ain't got no name, man. Them bitches thumping like that, man. Hitting the engine and the radiator and shit. The bus running hot. All type of shit. About to blow the motor up in this bitch. Just shot a hole through the motor, man. That bitch leaking all type of shit, man. So niggas is just, Lil Wayne had right to panic, man. He probably ain't, no more than likely, he didn't have no gun. I hope not. He should have had security to have a gun. He Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne do be catching gun charges. I don't know. Maybe he should have sprayed back out the window. Said it was somebody else.
Too, bro. Let's start it off right here.
Mr. Lewis, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Keefe Adams, and I represent Jeffrey Williams. You don't know Jeffrey Williams, do you?
No.
He is, however, someone who is named in your lawsuit that you have filed. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you are, as you sit here, you are a witness in this criminal case, true?
Yes.
You've been subpoenaed as a witness to come in and testify.
I've been subpoenaed, yes.
Right. And you are also the plaintiff in a lawsuit that you have brought against Jeffrey Williams, right?
Yes.
Let's see, Brian Birdman Williams, correct?
Correct.
Cash Money Records, right?
Correct.
Young Money Records, right?
Correct.
Let's see. Jimmy Carlton Winfrey, correct?
Correct.
Damn. How did we get here, though? There was one hidden real rat before anybody did anything, and his name is Jimmy Winfrey. Roll it directly with all of this crap right here. Why does this matter? Why was Young Thug taken into that interrogation room in the first place? Well, because Peewee Roscoe snitched on Young Thug. Wait, what?
What?
Hey, Peewee Roscoe, you gonna have to show your paperwork, bro. It's either Young Thug snitched.
Hey man, oh say man, hey man, do no snitching, man.
I don't know neither, man. What going on?
On you or you snitched on him. Oh, but y'all, okay, all right, don't worry about it. Motion to dismiss due to selective prosecution comes now. Jimmy Winfrey, the defendant, by and through undersigned counsel, and respectfully request this honorable court to dismiss the indictment in this case based on selective prosecution. Defendant Winfrey was on the phone with Jeffrey Williams during this time. How did they find that out? I'm curious. What phone did you give him, Mr. Winfrey? Defendant Winfrey's car was next to the buses at the time of the shooting, and Defendant Winfrey called Brian Williams after the shooting. Essentially, the government asserts that Defendant Winfrey carried out Jeffrey Williams' threat against Dwayne Carter by shooting at the buses. The indictment implies that Jeffrey Williams, Brian Williams, and Defendant Winfrey were accomplices in this criminal activity. Furthermore, the indictment alleges that both Brian and Jeffrey Williams were involved in the racketeering activity of Defendant Winfrey, which culminated in the alleged shooting, in spite of the state's own allegations. So the state said neither Jeffrey Williams nor Brian Williams have been charged or arrested as co-conspirators to this racketeering activity. So if they didn't do that, how did they figure that part out? Argument and citation to authority. The state is clearly culpable of selectively prosecuting Mr. Winfrey while wholly neglecting Jeffrey and Brian Williams' role in the offense charge.
How is they doing that though? That's what I want to know. I mean, probably because they don't have no proof. I mean, it is a little proof. But, I mean, just because he called Birdman after he shot the buses up, doesn't mean Birdman, you know. And, what they say, he was trying to get rank in YSL or something. Well, if you prove YSL ain't a gang, then ain't no rank in that shit, man. This shit is a company, bro. This is neighborhood shit. We done LLC and we making music with this shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. How did not? They got a little evidence, but they not charging Young Thug and Birdman yet. But Mr. Winfrey, goddamn me, done got charged with the shit. Stupid ass nigga done goddamn told. Evidence of him linking to Birdman. They said this nigga was by the buses when they got shot. His cell phone records put him right at the bus. So, yeah, man. You know, technology gonna get you, gang. All that stupid shit. Niggas ain't got smart shit. To do some gangster shit, man, you gonna have to leave your phone at home, man. You better go buy one of them goddamn little flip at a store about 4 hours away from you, man. Go buy one of them little flip phones, man. Put some minutes on that bitch, man. Buy a card, man. Get you one of them bitches, man. Ain't got no location or nothing. Ain't no apps even on that bitch. Just straight call and text. Hey, nigga, do. And if you gonna do a crime with that motherfucker, throw it away, break it. It's never yours, gang. You know what I'm saying? You ain't learned from Power. Ghost had like 50 straight talk phones, man. You heard me? The little $50 phone in Walmart, $40, $50. Man, Ghost had about 50 of them motherfuckers, man. Just break that motherfucker through it, man. And don't log in with no Google account or nothing. It be straight for texting and calling, man. I ain't on the internet. I ain't surfing nothing. None of this shit. Nothing you need identification for, I'm not doing it, nigga. I ain't downloading no apps. Nothing. Fuck all that. Need to call and text, nigga. Get my shit out. What we do? Whoop de whoop whoop. Or you get like Peewee, get your ass trapped, man. His stupid ass. He just talk too much shit, man. And it wouldn't be that bad. Them niggas ain't talk that much shit, man. For real. These niggas get talk. He always trying to rhyme and shit. He damn near sound like Dolomite drunk or some shit. Alright, man, shut your stupid ass up. And then I think Young Jesus the realest nigga. But he ain't though. They said Young Jesus, Big Me said Young Jesus was just rapping their life. They said he did count so much work, it'll hurt your hand. But it was their work. Oh, shit. That nigga said Jesus did. You know what I'm saying? It'll hurt your hand. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? He was right. He was telling the truth. It just wasn't his shit, you know? He was up. He was counting. He probably got a little bit of it for count. They probably paid the nigga for counting, paid for some beats and shit. But it wasn't his. He ain't gonna sell no goddamn cookies and work in the, you know. All that thug motivation was about. Damn, that shit was gangster too. Whew. That shit fake. That shit fake as hell. Everything from Atlanta, man. Damn, I fuck. Except Hood Rich Pablo won though. Hood Rich Pablo won. Peewee Long Way. We got a couple real niggas up there, man. We got a couple real niggas, man. That went to jail, then snitch and shit, came home. You know what I mean, did they bid? And they didn't do a snitching commercial. They didn't do a tip commercial. They didn't, you know, they stayed all the way down, man. You know what I mean? Damn, man. I guess Lil Baby, he the only one that ain't really causing no snitch shit. Everybody else, 21 Savage, Young Thug. Oh, and Future ain't caught nothing. But shit, everybody else just, that shit crazy. I fucks with a few of them. I fuck with them niggas too, man. That's why I be hurting. You be like, damn, bruh. Thug did fuck it up, though. I ain't gonna lie. Thug fucked it up. I wasn't just always like he was my, you know, I wasn't just no super duper big fan of him, but I started fucking with him when goddamn he started doing some shit with Future. Yeah, Free Long Way, man. The real one, man. Man. The Blue M&M, man. I fuck with that. Nah, some real niggas in the, and you know, there's some real niggas in Atlanta, man. That done held the music for so long, man. You know, you can't, you know, you got Future. You know, them underground niggas. Belly Gang, Cushion 10, and all that, you know. But they don't give props to the real niggas, though. Like Hood Rich Pablo Rock, man, ain't nobody just Atlanta ain't supporting that nigga, man. He ain't snitch. He did 5 years, didn't snitch, came home. Did you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, there ain't nobody getting no fuck about him. He ain't really doing no. He ain't really having no motion. He having a little bit, but he ain't really having no motion. Lil Baby should have had him on the new single type shit. Like, come on, man. Like, them niggas who really big supposed to have him somewhere. Like, they gonna do Peewee the same way. Peewee gonna come home. He gonna be 40 son. That ain't nobody gonna care, man. They ain't gonna fuck. They gonna be like, oh, free long. They gonna do the first 2 videos. He gonna get mad love, and after that shit over with. Nobody care. Them niggas ain't shit, man. Yeah, they fucked over Apollo, man. Nobody care. Niggas don't support real niggas. They support bullshit. Peewee, Roscoe on them and shit. Niggas who snitching and shit. And then they don't shut up. See, Gunna shut up. You see Gunna's a snitch, and he just shut the fuck up. I'm out. Count me out. I ain't gonna argue with you niggas. I ain't gonna say I'm tougher than you niggas. I ain't on that everybody snitched. And even when people get fucked up and get fat, like Gunna didn't come back up when Young Thug got caught snitching. Gunna didn't come back up and be like, nigga, you like, he was like, I ain't even got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say about nothing. I'm dropping hot ass music. And the nigga winning. Everybody else, man, them niggas be on some other shit. They be talking too much. You talk too much, you fuck up the mystique for real. You talking too much. Boosie fucked up his mystique. That's why Boosie a joke, cause he did them Vlad TV. Vlad humanized him. People used to be scared of Lil Boosie, nigga. Lil Boosie is a goddamn killer. If you take this Vlad shit and all this funny shit out there, you know, now he funny. You know what I'm saying? You said you passed. You passed them in the eye. Yeah, man, I ain't fucking with no real niggas. What happened to Quavo, man? I haven't seen Quavius in a while.
Under Georgia law, selective prosecution occurs when one, others similarly situated to a defendant uniformly have not been prosecuted, and two, the discriminatory prosecution of the defendant is based upon an impermissible motive such as race, religion, or some other arbitrary or unjustified standard. State versus AN, Georgia. We ain't finna read all that. The party seeking to prove selective prosecution bears the burden of proving the misconduct by the weight of the evidence, which means what party is seeking to add them? It's clearly not the prosecution, because Jeffrey Williams and Brian Williams ain't in this. So how did they get there? Jimmy Winfrey. Jimmy Winfrey basically has his lawyer get this going. The party is seeking to prove selective prosecution, meaning we gonna prove that Young Thug and Birdman are involved in this. Interesting.
Like what?
So the existence of an arbitrary or unjustifiable standard may be inferred by a showing that similar offenses have gone uninvestigated or unprosecuted, that the district attorney knew or should have known such offenses, and that the failure to act without reasonable and responsible explanation. In this case, or the case at bar, the Messrs. Williams are similarly situated to Mr. Winfrey, but have not been prosecuted. Thus, the first prong selective prosecution has been met. Additionally,
that's sad. Them niggas did the same shit Mr. Winfrey is charged of, but have not been prosecuted. Damn, man. So why is this man? I don't know. This the bus driver fault, though. It ain't Peewee Roscoe fault. He snitched back then. It was his fault he snitched. This his fault he snitched. It's his fault. But it's not his fault that they keep trying to bring this shit back. And possibly some criminal charges could come out of this. Because niggas trying to get money on. And really, they know Peewee ain't got no money on. Like, Young Thug got the money on. Birdman got the money on. So you can implicate them in the civil thing, and they be like, yeah, this shit was their fault. Goddamn it. We goddamn me gonna hit them with the money. They gonna owe you some money on. Shit might get crazy then. Motherfucker might be gonna have a whole real. I'm telling you, motherfucker might have another case. And damn, Thug I read on parole, probation, whatever. I don't know. You want to be like going to trial for some bullshit if you already on probation. I don't think that's a good look. They probably lock his ass up. Birdman 60 something. It ain't time to be going down. It ain't time to be going down, man. He trying to get like 2 more NBA young boys and shit, bro. And another young boy tour, like Birdman trying to live live, man. It ain't time to go down right now. He married. Nigga married to Tony Braxton and shit. Hey, man. He gonna get back with Turk cool. Him and Turk gonna get cool soon. Cause that's how Birdman is, man. He a cool ass nigga, but he ain't no cool ass nigga. If you understand it. If you understand it. Depending on how much money is involved, he'll be a cool ass. Bird get money. Sometimes Bird be on that bullshit, man. That's why they call Turk a bitch at the verse. They say you supposed to be here, bitch. Like, nigga, y'all won't let him come. How you gonna say that? And then ain't getting the man no contracts, ain't letting the man know no dates. Ain't talking to the man manager. How he supposed to be there? With y'all keeping him out of there. Like, that's crazy work.
The state's in action. As to both messers, Williams demonstrative that its prosecution of Mr. Winfrey's is impermissibly based upon an arbitrary standard. First, Brian Williams' financial dispute with Dwayne Carter is what ultimately led to the shooting. As such, Brian Williams should be held as liable as a party to the crime. Because the motive is, I told them to kill or try to get Lil Wayne because of a money dispute. Finding that out because the defendant, as a willing participant in the gunfight which caused the victim's death, well, we're going to go right back. So what they're saying is C. Smith versus State, finding that because the defendant, as a willing participant in the gunfight which caused the victim's death, was thereby liable for felony murder as a party to the crime, even if he did not fire the shot that killed the victim. Further, Brian Williams made threats to shoot Dwayne Carter on his Instagram account 5 days prior to the shooting. So it wasn't Young Thug who did that. It was who? Birdman. Likewise, Jeffrey Williams had issues with Dwayne Carter. Jeffrey Williams made threats to shoot Dwayne Carter on a music video prior to the shooting. Brian Williams and Jeffrey Williams' actions, as alleged by the state, make them parties to the crime in an instant case. The state has, nevertheless, failed to charge Brian Williams and Jeffrey Williams in this action. It is without any reasonable explanation. In fact, the government's response, if any, invalid.
Damn, but them niggas accidentally cut Brian Williams and Jeffrey Williams. Nigga with long distance cousin, man. You know how black people is. They both Williamses. On game. Them niggas is long lost cousin, bro. And they ran the play on Peewee. His stupid ass went to jail. He snitched on him. He still went to jail.
Validating its actions and not prosecuting these two men would defy credulity. Under these circumstances, the existence of an arbitrary or unjustifiable action can be inferred on the part of the state. Thus, Mr. Winfrey has met his burden of proving the state has engaged in selective prosecution, and thus the indictment against him should be dismissed. Wherefore, the defendant asks this honorable court to dismiss the indictment against him based on selective prosecution. Respectfully submitted the 8th day of July 2015. Aurora, that's my guy Manny Aurora, and Lawrence J. Zimmerman. If Young Thug's lawyers are watching or Birdman's lawyers are watching, I want to give y'all the blueprint to how to defeat this lawsuit. You are watching a master at work, aka to me, my favorite, my uno, Mr. Keefe Adams.
On the lawsuit that you filed, you know that on the night of April 25th into April 26th of 2015, you know that Jeffrey Williams was hundreds of miles away when this incident occurred. Don't you know that?
I don't know that.
All right. That's not information that you've garnered during the course of your lawsuit?
It's been a lot. I don't try to recollect all that stuff.
You don't know what's going on in the lawsuit that you brought?
Yeah, I do.
I sustain the objection.
Okay. Is the company that you were driving for that night Pioneer? Is that right?
Yes.
Are they party to the lawsuit against Jeffrey Williams?
No, they're not.
Okay, it's just you, right?
Yes.
And that is a $30 million lawsuit that you have brought against someone that you didn't even see that night. True?
Oh, yeah, you got to cry in court. You trying to get $30 million. He needs to start crying right now. I'll be like, man, I don't know what happened, man. What you talking about? I'm traumatized. You know Jeffrey Reed was the meme, by the way. Yeah, but that nigga could have made one phone call. You can be a million miles away and make a phone call to a nigga that's right beside me. I win that motherfucker got Martin Luther King / crybaby, nigga. I been that motherfucker crying. Oh, Lord. I didn't know I was gonna see my kids that night, Lord. $30 million? Shit. Nigga, fuck Young Thug and Birdman. I can get $30 million? See. Bitch, I'm finna start my own record company after this shit. They just don't know all this crying I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. For all this motherfucking crying I'm doing, nigga, I'm finna turn up. You just didn't know. Nigga, I'm finna go to the moon. That Boosie being commercial. Hell yeah, Snoop. Vlad made them commercials, Snoop. Boosie was a gangster from the South. Sending hits on niggas. You diss Boosie, you die, nigga. No A&F, ain't no nigga diss Boosie that's alive. From Baton Rouge, you die. It may have not been Boosie, but it's a coincidence. As soon as you diss that nigga Boosie, you died. But shit, then people just started laughing at that nigga. He was a joke. Vlad turned him into a meme, man. Niggas stopped taking him serious. Man. Now that shit funny. I mean, he finna do some crazy eyes. Vlad. Ah, that shit hilarious. But before that, though, you ain't fuck with no Boosie Boo, nigga. And Webby,
True.
Matter of fact, Brian Birdman Williams. You didn't see him that night either, did you?
No.
Okay. If I heard you correctly, you were not able to describe to the police or any detective or anyone any description of anyone who did any shooting on the night of the 25th going into the 26th. Is that true?
That's correct.
You didn't see anyone, did
That's
you?
correct.
In fact, when you were when you testified earlier about this person who walked up to you and asked for Al, you remember that?
Yes.
You didn't give a description, or you weren't asked to give a description of that person to the police at any point, were you?
No.
Clear something up for me. You said it was odd that the person came and asked for Al, right?
Right.
Your name is Al, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
What is Al?
And today is not the first time that you have been called upon to give testimony about the incident of the 25th and 26th. Is that true?
This is the first time I called to testify, yes.
Have you had a deposition as part of your $30 million lawsuit
Yes,
against
I have.
Mr. Williams?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And in that deposition, you were asked questions by attorneys, correct?
Correct.
And you were asked to recount the incidents or the incident on the 25th going into the 26th. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. And you were able to recount and give them as many details as you could remember from that night.
As I remember, yes.
All right. Now, this is 2015, or the incident is 2015. So we're talking about
9 years.
About 9 years ago. Is that
Yes.
true? And it's fair to say that it's a very traumatic incident, right?
Very much so.
So much so. I mean, obviously, I've noticed that you've been upset. And you were crying on. You were upset. I understand, as you've been testifying about this. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Now, the 911 call that we heard a little bit earlier. True to say, that was you on that 911 call, right?
Yes.
And you were able to hold it together. You were very calm when you were making that 911 call. True?
True.
You were able to give whatever details you gave during that 911 call very calmly while the bus was being shot at, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I heard, you tell me if you heard the same thing, on the 911 call, when you were giving a description about this white car and a white truck, there was someone in the background who was kind of telling you, yeah, it was a white car or something like that. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes.
Okay. Who was that person that was talking to you at that time?
Probably was Jim.
Probably?
He was the one next to me. There was like 12 people on the bus, so I'm not sure who was the one behind me in my ear, but it probably was Jim, which was next to me.
That would be James Mulvey, right?
I don't know his name. I know him from Jim. I don't know.
No disrespect to Brian Steele, but I wish Keith Adams had jumped on the case with Brian Steele, because to me,
Yeah, I did call over and nigga like, what? Nigga, when you up there crying, man, you sad. I'm just saying, like, you know, you crying on stage, you know. Shit traumatized you, right? You remember the nigga in the background, right? That nigga right there, hell, boy, like, hell nah. That boy trying to get $30 million, boy. I think I'll be crying now. I asked me that. You remember the nigga in the back? Oh, yeah. I think it was Jim. Jeffrey, really, I don't know his name, man. I just know him by Jim. Oh, we was dodging bullets, nigga. I don't know, shit. Them bitches was hot. It was in Atlanta. Atlanta is hot, nigga. It's the South. It was the summertime. Motherfucker ain't know what was going on. Bitch, we drunk. Damn, man. Lil Wayne had 12 people on that motherfucker. Nigga had Young Money on that motherfucker, didn't he? Good Twist. Nick Minaj. Nigga had 12 motherfuckers. Damn, dog. Them 12 people could have been killed. Because of allegedly Birdman and Young Thug. Seeing Peewee Roscoe, man, to handle that business. But his stupid ass called Birdman after he handled the beat. Not even from no little ass flip phone. And then he called him from his phone. Man, I wouldn't talk to Birdman for days after that. Man, I wouldn't use somebody else's phone. I'm talking about like a crackhead in the hood type shit. Them use your phone, nigga. They'll never link this number to Birdman. You know what I'm saying? They'll never link this person to Birdman. Hell no.
EJ and Keefe Adams had the coldest cross-examinations. Then my guy Dougie Fresh, yeah. Those are my three. Just gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest. But let's finish up this interesting thing that has Young Thug and Birdman back in the court due to what Peewee Roscoe alleged against him at the time to get out of jail. Alvin Lewis was driving the bus carrying Carter and his entourage when it was riddled with bullets while leaving a concert in Atlanta over 10 years ago. No one was struck or injured, but Lewis is seeking damages for emotional distress and claims Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, and Brian Williams, the rapper known as Birdman, are responsible. The two are collaborators, but not relatives. But the rappers argue there is no direct evidence or eyewitnesses linking them to the gunfire or showing that the April 25th, 2025 shooting was carried out by one of their employees or agents. Instead, Lewis relies solely on prejudicial evidence about gangs and speculation over a dispute between Carter and the other artists leading up to the attack. Attorney Jeffrey Riley said, Lewis attorney Jeffrey Gurwitz argued that Jeffrey Williams and Brian Williams paid Jimmy Winfrey, known as Peewee Roscoe, who was arrested in connection with the shooting after Atlanta police found his white Camaro with an assault rifle. Winfrey initially pled guilty to gang charges in February 2018 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. However, the Georgia Superior Court reversed that conviction later that year, ruling that Winfrey's plea was given involuntarily. He later accepted a plea deal in the racketeering case against Jeffrey Williams and accused members of Young Slime Life gang where the tour bus shooting was cited as an overt act of the criminal enterprise. Let me say that one more time. Let me read that again for y'all. He later accepted a plea deal in the racketeering case against Jeffrey Williams and accused members of Young Slime Life gang where the tour bus shooting was cited as an overt act of the criminal enterprise. Phone calls between Jeffrey Williams.
I know he ain't accused nobody.
Not Peewee Roscoe, man.
He accused the niggas of the Young Slime Life gang? I thought it was Young Stoner Life, bro. Well, that was the record label, huh? Young Stoner Life, that's the record label. Young Slime Life, that's the streets. They had two fractions of this shit. The street faction wasn't no good faction. Yeah, they'll do a lot of shit. They'll shoot at a lot of people. They'll do a whole bunch of shit, but eventually everybody snitched. Like Young Thug told some shit, Peewee told some shit, Woody told some shit, Yeah Gotti told some shit, Garner told some shit, Slime Life Shorty told some shit, Funk told some shit. Everybody eventually like had to cop out or take a plea or that kind of made the other people look bad. So I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say it make it impossible for you to beat it. But niggas taking pleas on shit you finna try to fight in court? Yeah. Cause they saying they guilty and them niggas was with you. If they guilty, you supposed to be the leader of the shit. You know your ass guilty. You know that's something they can find on you. That's why more niggas take the plea deal. Hey, nigga, don't do no more digging. Hell nah. Y'all might find some more shit, come with some more years. Nigga, give me that and come on with it. But that shit ain't work, man. Nobody do that this time, man. It ain't the people. It's the bus driver. He trying to get his money on. I ain't gonna blame my nigga. The nigga shot at you and they rich. It might not never be no time to let it go. Gotta keep that shit. But niggas snitching in 2015 and trying to get his lawyer to say why Birdman and might get prosecuted is crazy work. Like that's the true definition of snitching right there. Like that's a dirty ass nigga. He just won't go down. He just trying to bring everybody down. He even filing motions in court through his lawyer and shit. The lawyer can't do nothing if you don't agree with it. The lawyer work for you. He can't go against what you say do. Because now you can stop paying that motherfucker. Bitch, you ain't doing what I said do. Fuck I'm paying you for. Huh? You my goddamn lawyer. You ain't gonna It gets a little motherfucking crazy, man.
Williams and Winfrey show he was trying to gain street cred and was being rewarded for not being a rat, Jurich said.
He still ain't gained no street cred though. Oh, but maybe he did through the YSL gang. Like maybe he started to hang with Gunna and them, then he was getting bigger or something. But I thought Peewee Roscoe was his right hand man's kinda. He said he was the road manager and shit. So it always get confused. What's the truth? But we don't supposed to know the truth. I think cause that's snitching. But they snitching though, so you might as well tell her the truth. You already snitching. I think so. You already snitching. I think you might as well come on with it, man. You know about that, man. Let us have that information. Come on with that, man.
But Riley told the judge that a $25,000 payment Jeffrey Williams made for Winfrey's legal fees was just a case of helping out his childhood friend. He said Winfrey never worked for Jeffrey Williams, Brian Williams, or either of their record labels. Georgia law does not support such a broad brush of liability, Riley said. Jurwitz and Winfrey was directed to carry out the shooting on the rappers. Behalf following a dispute between musicians, and the incident was a foreseeable and directed attack. In the months before the incident, Carter said Brian Williams and his company, Cash Money Records, were refusing to release his album and that his works were prisoner to the label. Carter sued seeking lost revenue and termination of his contract. He won a settlement for more than $10 million in 2018. And I can tell y'all why, but I always tell every rapper to do it, so why keep on repeating the same tired-ass story? We just have a $10 million thing going on because of an audit, but whatever. Carter also told Jeffrey Williams he could not use his name for an album title, as Williams attempted to take over the 5-album Carter series by releasing a new record under the name Barter 6. Wow. About 5 days before the shooting, Jeffrey Williams posted a recording on his Instagram account containing taunts and threats of violence against Carter. Jurwitz told the judge. Riley said Jeffrey Williams admired Carter, wanted to pay homage to him through the album, and testified in his deposition that Carter was one of his idols. He added that Jeffrey Williams was not in Atlanta at the time of the shooting because he was way the hell in New Orleans. Cobb County Chief Judge Eric Bruton was asked to toss most of Lewis submitted evidence as the defendant's argument contains accounts of hearsay and inappropriate expert opinions. Bruton said he will decide as soon as possible if the now decade-old case will move forward to trial. So there you have it. My hands laid bare. Peewee Roscoe has officially made it so that Birdman and Lil Wayne and Young Thug all engaged in shit online that culminated in something that he did that he actually didn't even do. I done talked to a bunch of people, and they looked me dead in my face. They didn't say who the shooter was or no shit like that, because we don't need all that. They said, Birdman, Peewee Roscoe actually did not fire no shots at no damn Lil Wayne's tour bus. He actually got Lil Boyd. Just like the ABGs. Shout out to the ABGs. You know what I'm saying? That flushed your
ABG.
goddamn glasses in the, yeah, man. Come on, brother. You know how this go.
That's the niggas over there with Lucha and them. ABG niggas. Bloody J now. Bit. Damn, Peewee, you snitching motherfucker.
All these pussies ducking, smoking, all that shit. Well, let me explain something to you. You feel me? Let me break it down for you right quick. Me, I'm Lil Mac. Lil Mac is trying to knock the fuck out of Glass Joe, Von Kaiser, Piston Honda, Bald Bull, Gray Tiger, motherfucking Soda Popinski, King Hippo, Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man, and Mike Tyson. Bitch, you ain't Mike Tyson, but I'm Lil Mac. Lil Mac versus Mike Tyson. What's happening? I know Aiden Ross don't trust you no more, Whack. He don't trust you because you do bad business and try to finesse. But you know I'm supposedly a Jew, right? I'm a Jew. So that's my Jewish brother. You know I ain't finna do no slimy business. You know I ain't finna do nothing janky. So let's hop on that brand risk card and fucking, why don't you put your fucking tiny little publicly exposed indecently when you was jerking off in public nuts on the table.
What?
And running on brand risk with a player one time. You feel me? Get to the Baggiana. What the fuck is you afraid of? You feel me? Act like a man for once in your pathetic bitch-made life, right? All these pussies ducking, smoking, all that shit. Well, let me explain something to you. You feel me? Let me break it down for you right quick. Me, I'm Lil Mac. Lil Mac is trying to knock the fuck out of Glass Joe, Von Kaiser, Piston Honda, Bald Bull, Gray Tiger, motherfucking Soda Popinski, King Hippo, Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man, and Mike Tyson. Bitch, you ain't Mike Tyson, but I'm Lil Mac. Lil Mac versus Mike Tyson. What's happening? I know Aiden Ross don't trust you no more, Whack. He don't trust you because you do bad business and try to finesse. But you know I'm supposedly a Jew, right? I'm a Jew. So that's my Jewish brother. You know I ain't finna do no slimy business. You know I ain't finna do nothing janky. So let's hop on that brand risk card and fucking, why don't you put your fucking tiny little publicly exposed indecently when you was jerking off in public nuts on the table and running on brand risk with a player one time. You feel me? Get to the Baggiana. What the fuck is you afraid of? You feel me? Act like a man for once in your pathetic bitch-made life, right? All these pussies ducking, smoking, all that shit. Well, let me explain something to you.
Oh, nigga. Put them little nuts up there, boy. It said prosecutors allege Quando Rondo affiliate tried to squash beef with Little Dirt, who replied, "Take the piece of this switch." What? Take the piece of this switch. Man, I can't read this shit, man. I ain't finna start with you, man. Hey, ain't this nigga, they said he was locked up. J-Bo. Hell yeah. Oh, nigga got caught with them bricks. Keefe D entered the courtroom on day one of Tupac's murder trial, 30 years after his killing, accused of orchestrating the hit and providing the motherfucker weapon.
Hey, Bill, this trial isn't about who pulled the trigger in Tupac's murder. Rather, prosecutors allege that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis orchestrated the murder as well as provided the murder weapon. Now, Tupac Shakur was shot near the Las Vegas Strip on September 7th, 1996. Earlier in the night, Shakur and his entourage had been involved in a fight at the MGM Grand with Davis's nephew, while Shakur and Death Row Records founder Marion Suge Knight sat at a red light in a black BMW. A white Cadillac pulled alongside, and someone in the Cadillac fired at the BMW, striking both Knight and Shakur. Knight would survive, but Shakur died 6 days later. Prosecutors say Davis is the only person alive who is in that Cadillac. The case against Davis was revived when he published a book in 2019 titled Compton Street Legend, which details the infamous shooting in Davis's time in the Crips Street. Hey, Bill, this trial isn't about who pulled the trigger gang. In the book, Davis alludes to discussions about potentially killing Shakur. He places himself in the car and also says in the book that a Glock handgun he'd thrown in the back of the Cadillac was used in the shooting. A firearm tied to the killing has never been recovered. Now, Davis now says that he has nothing to do with Tupac's murder. The details in the book were made up by a ghostwriter, that he wasn't even in Nevada at the time of the shooting. If Davis is found guilty, he could spend life in prison. Back to you.
One we're watching. Thanks, Max. Nice to
Street gang. In the book, Davis alludes to discussions about potentially killing Shakur. He places himself in the car and also says in the book that a Glock handgun he'd thrown in the back of the Cadillac was used in the shooting. A firearm tied to the killing has never been recovered. Now, Davis now says that he has nothing to do with Tupac's murder. The details in the book were made up by a ghostwriter.
That nigga said he got a motherfucking ghostwriter, man. I ain't never heard no nigga goddamn ghostwrite no book, man. That's kind of crazy. Who did that shit? Quentin Miller? Did Quentin Miller ghostwrite your book, guy? Cause this shit is crazy work. Damn, man. The Meek Mill exposed that.
Detroit, they got the poll. Look. Houston or Detroit.
What they talking about? This will be my last time coming here. If they don't respect this crippin'. We ain't regular niggas.
He's a respect cut.
We doing more views than these niggas.
Guys, how you feeling, cuz? Nah, he ain't mean that shit. He ain't mean that shit.
Respect her. Respect her.
Let's go to this, right? Real quick on this same episode. Somebody had chopped this up. Let's go to how many times he said boom during this interview. Let's count it real quick.
Oh, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what you need? Boom, boom, I got you. Fuck with you, boom, boom, man, I appreciate that shit. So the song dropped, boom, boom, cool, no problem, boom, boom. Did you
Boom,
tell
boom.
Cam you'd do a swap?
You like Travis Scott?
Boom, boom.
All right.
That's
Why you
what's
asked
up.
that?
Wondering.
You know there was a rumor that y'all roughed him up the other night.
I don't want to disclose that.
Okay.
Something did pop off.
What's who up? Travis Scott at a party in New York.
Oh,
Fanatics
that's
weekend.
what you came in and said. Okay.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna tell you what.
Tell us,
Please
tell
tell
us.
us real quick.
It's
hilarious. Please.
Walking through the club.
Walking through the club.
I don't know what Travis Scott is on, but I already been wilding, like throwing clothes out of Michael Rubin house and all kind of shit. Rumors going on, and he just told the wrong person, like, "Yo, you can't come through here. I'm drilling shit." Like, I guess he was on some gangster rapper shit, and niggas wasn't having it.
Was 50 performing while this happened?
No, he was coming.
Oh, he
off
was coming
stage.
through with y'all. Oh, y'all were
he was
coming off
coming
stage.
on
50 was coming on
But it
stage.
was like a light. It wasn't really
Two
nothing.
pieces.
It
Bing,
was just
bing.
like a
little kerfuffle.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes rappers just get out of hand. They just think,
Yeah.
yo, because I'm this person that I could talk to anybody the way I am. And we in New York, people ain't fanned out. Most of these niggas want to rob a rapper. So it's like, niggas ain't fanned out. Niggas ain't, and it was a little scuffle, ain't nothing. Shout out to Travis Scott.
Was it random though? Because there was a photos of him and Cuban leaving the club after she had broke up with 50. So
Oh,
was it?
I don't know nothing about that. It wasn't had nothing to do with that. Son just be on one. He just be drunk and be on his shit, I guess.
But nobody said, "Yo, Trav, cool out. That's the unit. That's 50 and that's Yale." Them.
I mean, by that time it was over.
Oh man.
Boop, bap, boop. That was it.
What's the basketball? The guy from the
Oh, Jordan Clarkson? Yeah, that's my man.
they
Shout
said
to him. He
trying
was wilding too though. It was like a drunk night for a lot of people.
everybody.
I don't know what's going on. You know, a couple of bottles was being thrown and stuff like that. But
it is crazy how the media work though, because behind the scenes, we were all told it was the unit.
Oh no, we never started nothing. Travis was on some y'all can't come through here. Niggas like what? And I'm bugging because I seen him at 50 golf tournaments and shit like that. So I'm tripping, and then I'm like, damn, this is the last place I think it's gonna happen at. You got Dirk in there. I mean, you got Kevin Durant in there. You got Drewski in there. Yeah, you got all kind of ESPN people in there. So I didn't even think it was gonna pop off like that. But come on, man, just because we older don't mean
But y'all didn't get no headlines. That's what I'm saying. Behind it.
Damn, niggas. Niggas said just cause we older, niggas, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Niggas done goddamn came in the club and boom, bop, bop, bop. That ain't goddamn boom, bop, 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 my boy. Damn, Travis. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I don't even like Travis Scott music, man, but you know. Damn, G-Unit is some old niggas, man. You got flipped by some old niggas. But Travis Scott ain't really, though. I don't know why the niggas who ain't really perceived as gangster want to be so gangster. Like Chris Brown, Soulja Boy, Travis Scott. Like, Travis Scott doesn't even... You ain't never think of no gangster shit when you think of Travis Scott. I mean, you don't even think of Houston on the real. That nigga don't even represent Houston like he should. For him to be from Houston, motherfucker don't even just... He should be putting that shit on. But, oh man. To each his own, man. Each his own.
The scenes, people knew what it was, but the headline was Jordan Clarkson and Travis Scott.
Jordan Clarkson was wilding too. Shout out to him and the Knicks. I seen Towns looking at him like he was crazy. Like, yo, you too drunk. You want a chip, but you
go too hard. Yeah.
Put his chain on my neck like I'm a part of his rap label. Now I'm on stage. Picture you being on stage, right? And Jordan Clarkson come. I don't know who's behind me, and he got a big Jesus piece too, like a nice joint, and he like put it on my neck. So I turned around and I'm like, oh shit, it's the New York Knicks. But he was wilding, huh?
You kept it on.
Yeah. You would have kept it on.
It's
the way home
crazy. I could have kept it on because when the brawl started, I kind of still had his chain on, but I didn't want to be on the news for taking the New York Knicks chain. You know what I'm saying? So I just was just rock.
50, you playing golf? He got the golf tournament?
Yeah, he got the golf thing he was doing. And Travis was there, so I was more confused. I was just like, yo, man, shout to Travis. It was a drunk night for him, but, a little scuffle. It wasn't nothing too
You was allowed to wear that chain because you was with 50?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was
crazy. Now I know she worked for Bleak.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, they work for Rockefeller. They gotta say some Rockefeller shit, nigga. You can only wear your jewelry when you with 50, nigga. When he got that security with him.
I know you work for Bleak. You don't like me. See, that's the thing about the industry. I know Just Hilarious like me. I know you don't like me. 50 allowed me to wear a chain.
He defended you. I said, no, he like to eat.
Where did that rumor come from?
You know what it is? I don't really care about the jewelry. I just wear it like when we do shows and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's not the best investment. Like a lot of rappers get smoked over jewelry. It's like every once in a while throw something on and it's cool. We do a show, but I don't care for it. Like I'd rather spend my money on something else, bro.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real. Like my man, he got the shout out to my man Mo. He got the cars and he had the Ferrari truck the other day. And he's like, yo, he went to the city. He drove off and he was like, yo, some dudes is following me. And I'm like, so what you do? He said he jumped out on the highway and pulled the thing out because he got a license. So, but I'm like, having a Ferrari, you can't even have a nice vehicle.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And be in the city and just have a little jewelry on. And like, he was like, yo, I don't wear no jewelry no more. Like just him having a Ferrari truck. And he sells cars. It's not even his car. He's just selling. And he like, dudes followed me yesterday. So it's just like, yo, you just got to move smart.
But I mean, you can enjoy your life outside of America. Like,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go enjoy your life on these islands.
Oh man, this summer we went to Ibiza with 50. We went to Monaco. We went to 2 spots in Italy.
See what I'm saying? In places like Monaco, Ibiza, everybody got a Ferrari.
Oh yeah, you good. You
Phantom,
can do that out there. You can wear your jewelry. It's so cool and everything like that. But when you look at rest in peace to like Pop Smoke and P&B Rock and dudes like, imagine if P&B didn't have that jewelry on being in that restaurant, because if you got a $500,000 jewelry on and somebody don't got it, they gonna take that risk. And we hung around stick up kids our whole life. Like we hung around hustlers our whole life. So you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Come on.
You like Travis Scott?
He all right.
All right. That's
why you asked that?
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, so he ain't trying to get robbed.
For this birthday party of my son,
We had to whoop that nigga ass a little bit, man. Man, I don't even know. I'm tired of NLE chopping his baby mama, man.
What had happened, excuse me, gather information to see who had fired at them.
Did you wind up riding anywhere with Mr. Shakur?
Yes, I rode to the hospital in the ambulance with him.
During that time period, between the time you get to Mr. Shakur and the time period he gets taken into the hospital, are you able to have any sort of communication with Mr. Shakur?
He was still talking, and I was trying to convince him to tell me the name of whoever his assailants were.
And did he ever respond?
Yes, he responded, no, we'll take care of it. So, something like that.
No, we'll take
care of it. Something like that.
Yeah, rappers ain't like that no more. That nigga said that nigga Tupac told him, nah, we'll take care of it, man. Don't worry about it, my boy. Go ahead, my boy. I got it. I'm live. When I live up out, he ain't live though. He died in the hospital, but if he got out, he was gonna take care of it, man. You know what would happen. See, they don't even make rappers like this no more, man. See, but the shit different. Back in the day, snitching was really, that shit probably got established in the black community, and it was really frowned upon because the police really weren't helping no niggas. Like, police was goddamn beating your ass, dropping you off in the opposite neighborhood, hoping they fuck you up more and kill you. They could throw you in the alley of a Crip neighborhood type shit. If you a blood, if you a Crip, they throw you in the alley of a blood neighborhood. Hope them niggas go on and smoke your ass. They already had you fucked up, so you weak. So hell nah, talking to the police was really a no-go back in the day, man. That shit was really a nah. Hell nah. I never help. Even snitches. That's why I wasn't really no snitches. Cause shit, why would I help them? Them niggas beat my ass. Them niggas beating all us up, nigga, wherever we go. The motherfucker taking what we know, knocking us out, throwing us in the other neighborhood, bro. That ain't, hell nah. Fuck, I'ma help y'all niggas, folks. So. But that was back in the day, though. Nowadays, niggas don't mind snitching. They gon' snitch. Yeah, all the rappers, though, in the old school, man. That was a code of the old school. There's no snitching shit. That came from the old generation. The niggas who first made this rap shit. Niggas who first, you know what I mean? Now, you can't say no snitching, man. Everybody snitching. You can't find one except like again, Future, Lil Baby, shit like that, bro. Other than that, man, it be like niggas got all type of allegations on them. Every time a nigga come out, You make it through like the first mistake. Second mistake, man, all type of whack 100 done got a random room, all type of shit, man. The cousin, the sister, brother done came forward, all type of shit.
That's the only thing you were able to gather from Mr. Shakur.
Yeah, I couldn't get him to talk to me any further than that. That was repeated a couple of times.
What's your responsibility as it relates to Mr. Shakur as the EMT's working?
I was trying to talk.
Tupac, a real nigga. What
types of stuff pops up about you, and I always wonder about when y'all was performing and y'all was doing Lights on the Line, and 50 said, I don't even stash crack.
When I showed
right in my ass crack, and then you mooned the crowd.
Yeah, I mooned the crowd.
They don't even stash crack. They keep them on right there in their ass crack. I don't like a nigga.
Yeah, it was just me being me. It was great. It was a pause, right? Now it's a pause. I know it was a pause. They killed me for that one.
What was you feeling in that moment?
I don't know. Like I just
that's a different type.
Now
of
you know what it is because we used to really have the work in the ass crack, and then from there we went to the zipper stash. But these guys never hustled or did nothing, so they wouldn't know about that. So when he said that line, I like really felt it pause, and the video was a pause.
Show 'em where you
but we used to have crack ass work in the ass crack.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. It was a pause.
Did you ever
it was a
stash
pause.
something in your ass back in the day? Because this was before you learned how to wash it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, I was just
Have you
wondering.
ever stashed a record?
Alright, do you remember that moment though? Do you remember that moment? And the reason I bring that up because they don't just use that part; they always use that performance to show how good you are on stage.
No, I think people was trying to use that against me because it's like when you're doing good, people will find anything or everything to say or do against you, bro. They'll make up stories. Like I'm on Rikers. I'm not in PC. Yo, got milk thrown on them. Yo, this. What are you talking about, bro? I was on Rikers. Nobody robbed me or nothing. I'm not trying to glorify that. But if I would have signed a PC, on PC, he not like that. It's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You move out the hood. Y'all move out the hood because motherfuckers want to kill you. You move in a suburban neighborhood. Yo, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Who's this guy? Like, it's just, you know, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
But just mentally, do you remember where y'all were in that moment? Like, at what point of the rise of G-Unit were y'all at?
What, when I did that? The
ass crack?
Oh, we was on Columbia. We wasn't like it was.
Oh, y'all wasn't. Oh, word.
This was Columbia. This wasn't even G Unit. This is just me and 50. 50 signed with Tone and Poke and stuff like that. Being on Columbia and being on the road, How to Rob coming out and stuff like that.
I always see this video pop up on feed. Like the more popular you get, all types of stuff pops up about you. And I always wonder about when y'all was performing and y'all was doing Lights on the Line, and 50 said, I don't even stash crack.
when I showed
right in my ass crack, and then you mooned the crowd.
Yeah, I mooned the crowd.
They don't even stash crack. They keep them on right there in their ass crack. I don't like a nigga.
Yeah, it was just me being me. It was great. It was a pause, right? Now it's a pause. I know it was a pause. They killed me for that one.
What was you feeling in that moment?
I don't know. Like I just
that's a different type.
Now
of
you know what it is because we used to really have the work in the ass crack, and then from there we went to the zipper stash. But these guys never hustled or did nothing, so they wouldn't know about that. So when he said that line, I like really felt it pause, and the video was a pause.
Show 'em where you
but we used to have crack ass work in the ass crack.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. It was a pause.
Did you ever
it was a
stash
pause.
something in your ass back in the day? Because this was before you learned how to wash it.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, I was just
Have you
wondering.
ever stashed a record?
Alright, do you remember that moment though? Do you remember that moment? And the reason I bring that up because they don't just use that part; they always use that performance to show how good you are on stage.
No, I think people was trying to use that against me because it's like when you're doing good, people will find anything or everything to say or do against you, bro. They'll make up stories. Like I'm on Rikers. I'm not in PC. Yo, got milk thrown on them. Yo, this. What are you talking about, bro? I was on Rikers. Nobody robbed me or nothing. I'm not trying to glorify that. But if I would have signed a PC, on PC, he not like that. It's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You move out the hood. Y'all move out the hood because motherfuckers want to kill you. You move in a suburban neighborhood. Yo, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Who's this guy? Like, it's just, you know, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
But just mentally, do you remember where y'all were in that moment? Like, at what point of the rise of G-Unit were y'all at?
What, when I did that? The ass crack?
ass crack.
Oh, we was on Columbia. We wasn't like it was.
Oh, y'all wasn't. Oh, word. I didn't
This was
realize that.
Columbia. This wasn't even G Unit. This is just me and 50. 50 signed with Tone and Poke and stuff like that. Being on Columbia and being on the road, How to Rob coming out and stuff like that.
I always see this video pop up on feed. Like the more popular you get, all types of stuff pops up about you. And I always wonder about when y'all was performing and y'all was doing Lights on the Line. And 50 said, I don't even stash crack.
When I showed
right in my ass crack.
Oh,
and then you mooned the crowd.
Yeah, I mooned the crowd.
Niggas who hustle for me, they don't even stash crack. They keep it on right there, they ass crack. I don't like a nigga.
Yeah, it was just me being me. It was great. It was a pause, right? Now it's a pause. I know it's a pause. They killed me for that one.
What was you feeling in that moment?
I don't know. Like I just
that's a different type.
Now
of
you know what
loyalty.
it is because we used to really have the work in the ass crack, and then from there we went to the zipper stash. But these guys never hustled or did nothing, so they wouldn't know about that. So when he said that line, I like really felt it pause, and the video was a pause.
Show him where you
but we used to have crack ass work in the ass crack.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. It was a pause.
Did you ever
It was a
stash
pause.
something in your ass back in the day? Because this was before you learned how to wash it.
I never sold drugs.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, I was just
Have you ever
wondering.
stashed a record?
Do you remember that moment though? Do you remember that moment? And the reason I bring that up because they don't just use that part; they always use that performance to show how good you are on stage.
No, I think people was trying to use that against me because it's like when you're doing good, people will find anything or everything to say or do against you, bro. They'll make up stories. Like I'm on Rikers. I'm not in PC. Yo, got milk thrown on them. Yo, this. What are you talking about, bro? I was on Rikers. Nobody robbed me or nothing. I'm not trying to glorify that. But if I would have signed a PC, on PC, he not like that. It's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You move out the hood. Y'all move out the hood because motherfuckers want to kill you. You move in a suburban neighborhood. Yo, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Who's this guy? Like, it's just, you know, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
But just mentally, do you remember where y'all were in that moment? Like, at what point of the rise of G Unit were y'all at?
What, when I did that? The
ass crack?
Oh, we was on Columbia. We wasn't like, it was.
Oh, y'all wasn't. Oh, word. I didn't
This was
realize that.
Columbia. This wasn't even G Unit. This is just me and 50. 50 signed with Tone and Poke and stuff like that. Being on Columbia and being on the road, How to Rob coming out and stuff like that.
I always see this video pop up on feed. Like the more popular you get, all types of stuff pops up about you. And I always wonder about when y'all was performing and y'all was.
And one of the connections that Dwayne Davis gets through his association with Zip Martin is with Sean Puffy Combs, who was then the CEO of Bad Boy Entertainment. Sean Combs wanted some security when he came out to the West Coast. He was worried about Mob Piru. He was worried about the members of Death Row Records. And so Dwayne D.P.D. Davis agreed to be around to act as unofficial security for Sean Combs and his artists when they came out west. Specifically to ensure there were no problems with Mob Piru and Death Row Records. And this took a rivalry between Mob Piru and Southside Compton Crips and escalated it. And those tensions boiled over in the Lakewood Mall in the summer of 1996. There, you'll hear that Trayvon Lane, a member of the Mob Piru, associated with Death Row Records, was there with other members of Mob Piru in order to do some shopping. Lakewood Mall was a mall nearby Compton. You'll also hear that baby Lane Anderson, Orlando Anderson, the defendant's nephew, was there. Now, Trayvon Lane that day was wearing a chain with a Death Row medallion. And there was a fight that occurs between the Mob Piru group and the Southside Compton Crips.